are you? Are you a demon, an agent of the Mermaid Queen, Satan in human clothing? You are here to torment our peace. Light and darkness have nothing in common. What is your mission here? Prophet Isaiah demanded, as the microphone was passed to Daniel. Immediately Daniel proclaimed, I am a servant of the living God, and my mission is to... And so it began. Prophet Isaiah was an incredibly ambitious person with an overwhelming desire for wealth and fame. He had run his church for more than 15 years, but the patronage remained low, leaving him without the relevance or money to live the life he desired. One day he invited a famous pastor to preach from his pulpit. The pastor arrived and performed numerous miracles, electrifying the entire church that day. After the service, Prophet Isaiah approached the visiting pastor, asking, My brother, how are you accomplishing these things? Look at how people are falling under your anointing. Miracles seem boundless. Please tell me what I'm missing. The visiting pastor chuckled and said, Now I see you want to emerge from your darkness. Don't you know that the church is a business? To run this business on a grand scale, you need more than the ordinary. You must align with the spiritual world, for the spiritual controls the physical. Prophet Isaiah grew impatient. So, what do I do? He asked. I will help you, the pastor replied emphatically. Remember our last meeting at the Ministers' Congress? When I was preaching, I systematically advised our colleagues on ways to improve our ministry by connecting to a greater power that rules the world. But not many understand. Do you know that the earth is approximately 75% water? Prophet Isaiah nodded gently. Its power controls 75% of what we do, the pastor continued. If you align with the water world, you'll only need to invest 25% effort to see 100% changes. How do I connect? Prophet Isaiah asked. It's very easy. Now that I'm here to assist you, I will take you to the Mermaid Queen. I'll plead with her to support your ministry, but you must understand there are requirements you must fulfill to reach this point. Yes, Prophet Isaiah said. I know that everything good has its demands, and I am willing to do anything. They arrived at the water palace, using the power and means provided to Bishop Innocent by the Mermaid Queen. The water palace was magnificent, with waters standing like mirrors, building a beautiful structure. Far on a throne sat the Mermaid Queen, everything in shiny silver glass, revealing multiple servants. Before they drew closer, a voice echoed from the throne, speaking to Prophet Isaiah. I know why you have come. I know your heart's desires. I will grant them. Take this ring. A ring floated in the air. With trembling hands, Prophet Isaiah grabbed it. The voice continued, The ring in your hand is currently empty and powerless. To fill the ring, you must have sex with me. You must satisfy my sexual urge to empower the ring. Each time we meet, millions of children will be born to carry out your heart's desires. You will stand powerful among your colleagues, influential and rich. But any time you deprive me, your powers will disappear, and your relevance and wealth will melt like ice in the sun. Immediately he awoke from his sleep, a shiny ring on the bed. He picked up the ring and, with heavy excitement, put it on. His wife would ask, Honey, how much did you spend on this diamond ring? How were you able to afford something like this? He would reply that the Lord had given it to him during his time on the mountain. From that day forward, everything changed dramatically. Isaiah's church exploded with success. What began as a small ministry transformed into a national sensation. Luxury cars, bodyguards, and international fame became his new reality. But darkness lurked beneath the surface. His marriage crumbled. Strange nights replaced intimacy. His wife Becca watched in horror as Isaiah engaged with unseen forces. One night she caught him in an intimate encounter with an invisible being, a moment that froze her blood. The supernatural deal demanded constant sacrifice. Every miracle required a terrible transaction with the Mermaid Queen. His innocent-looking ring contained millions of marine spirits, executing supernatural commands. A divine interruption was coming. Brother Daniel, a powerful prophet, visited the church. While others saw a man of God, Daniel saw the truth. A corrupted vessel marked by darkness. A ring pulsing with evil energy. Isaiah had completed his unholy ritual with the Mermaid Queen before the service. Without these dark preparations, he knew his power would vanish. Confidently, he approached Daniel. The moment they touched, everything changed. A spiritual force exploded through the sanctuary. Isaiah felt it in his bones, a power that stripped away his carefully built illusion. "Who are you?" Isaiah screamed. "You're a demon, an agent of the Mermaid Queen." Satan in human form. Light and darkness collided. A microphone was passed to. Daniel and he spoke clearly. "I am a servant of the living God, and my mission is to proclaim the gospel of Christ." Daniel stood firm, his spiritual power creating an invisible barrier against Isaiah's dark supernatural connection. The church fell silent, tension crackling through the air like electricity. Isaiah's ring began to pulse, a rhythmic, menacing glow that seemed to breathe with malevolent life. Marine spirits trapped within the artifact stirred, sensing a powerful spiritual confrontation. "You cannot stop me," Isaiah hissed, his voice changing, becoming deeper and more guttural. "My connection with the Mermaid Queen gives me power beyond your understanding." Daniel remained calm. "No spiritual manipulation can stand against true divine authority," he responded, raising his hand. A blinding light erupted from Daniel's palm. The marine spirits within Isaiah's ring began to disintegrate, their ethereal forms breaking apart like smoke. Isaiah screamed, a sound between human agony and something inhuman. Baker, watching from the back of the church, witnessed her husband's transformation. His carefully constructed persona, the successful bishop, the miracle worker, began to crumble. The ring on Isaiah's finger turned to ash. The church erupted into chaos. Daniel's spiritual power continued to expose Isaiah's dark connections. "The truth is revealed," Daniel proclaimed. "Your power comes from darkness, not divine source." Isaiah's congregation began to see their leader differently. The illusion of holiness shattered. Some stood frozen in shock, others whispered in fear. Becca stepped forward, her eyes filled with a mixture of pain and determination. "Tell us everything," she demanded. Daniel turned to the congregation. This man made a pact with supernatural forces, his miracles, his wealth, all purchased through a demonic transaction with the Mermaid Queen. Isaiah attempted to speak, but no words came. His supernatural connection was severed. The ring's residue fell from his finger, turning to dust. The visiting pastor who had initially guided Isaiah into this dark path stood silent in the back, realizing his own involvement was now exposed. "I am a servant of the living God," Daniel repeated, "and today light exposes darkness." Watch out for episode 2, Daniel's confrontation with the Mermaid Queen. Please subscribe and click the notification button for next episode.